Indie Zombie Games. Hey everybody, welcome back to Velocity X2 here on Indie Zombie Let's Play. Let's continue. Alright, and I was looking ahead at some of these levels, trying to refamiliarize myself with how some of the controls work and such, and I came to a section when your character gets this ability known as the telepod throw, and you'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. It's here in about a few levels. For right now, though, let's just focus on kind of what we're doing right here, which isn't all that difficult, at least for me to some extent. Not trying to say I'm the greatest gamer in the world. Really, I don't think I am. Out of my way! I got shit to blow up. Alright, we gotta go in here. Elevator. Alright. Excellent. Yeah, so you want to be very careful about where you're looking at a lot of the times on the game. Just want to make sure you really know where you're going for the most part, so you don't like reach a dead end or do something like that where you just run head on into an enemy. That was pretty stupid. Those look like they were docking bays at one point. Yeah, so in this section you're doing a lot more docking than you normally would. And like I was saying earlier, a lot of these levels look like they do get quite a bit bigger, especially the some of the side-scrolling sections. And that's alright, because that's something about this game that I actually really do like. But when we get into it, and I mean, the first time I played this game, it didn't feel all that problematic or bad or anything like that, but I mean, we'll get to that one when we get to it. Yeah, and I actually just noticed it looks like that you can't do multiple things at the same time. Like I was trying to sprint and try to use my gun at the same time, but it wouldn't let me. Alright. Done with that one. Let's move on. I don't really care all that much about my score. Empowered. Rylan, are you seeing this? This is a rifle. I guess really the only thing about the rifle is that it's a slightly more powerful gun, but I found myself very rarely using it at all. And then they warn you about the mines, and I like how they tell you, like, well, you need to use the rifle. Really, you don't. You don't need to use the rifle. I guess because it is a more direct shot, but you don't need it. Maybe it's also a tad more powerful than your little puny laser blaster. Okay, why can't I destroy those? Oh, okay, I was supposed to destroy those first. Whoops. Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Thankfully, though, enemies don't respawn, and you don't have to worry about activating doors again or anything like that. You can just run freely on through the level until you get to where you need to go. The animation for this game is really smooth, too. And these ships, they really do nothing except just kind of serve as an obstacle. The only thing that can really be a tad dangerous at times are those turrets. Especially if there's a bunch of them. Ah, shit. Oh, well. I don't really care all that much about my score. I mean, I'm certainly not playing for a score right now. Right now, I'm just playing to just show you guys what this game is all about, really. Okay. That and your rifle, it doesn't allow you to shoot in all directions like your handgun does. So, I'm gonna say your handgun is a lot better than the rifle, anyway. So, oh no, I'm almost running to the edge of the screen again. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm not talking so much right now. I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing in the game. Maybe some people would prefer that. I don't know. Oh, missed one. Give me my precious shard. Yeah, that's the thing too. These shards that you're collecting are supposed to be empowering your ship. Okay, I guess I didn't hit it properly the first time. As you know, here's a shit ton of turrets for you, but thankfully, I mean, your ship is really fast, so it's pretty easy for you to maneuver around them. All right, and we're done with that one. Excellent. How long do we have until... Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and just skip to the telepod throw. Everything else that we've encountered up to this point, you know, is slowly taking you through, like, oh, well, this is everything that your ship can do. This is everything that you can do, along with showing you, you know, the new upgrades and everything else that you're going to be getting. All right, and there's your telepod for your ship. You also have a telepod for your character in the side-scrolling sections. And I couldn't remember for the life of me how to activate that, you know, until I was fumbling around with the controls. And then I remembered, oh, okay, that's right. And I don't remember it being as bad as it was when I was first playing it until I was replaying it for this section. Alright, so how you activate the telepod is via the touchpad. So I'm touching the touchpad, and I remember when I did this, it wasn't this annoying or twitchy or anything like that. So you throw, and then you press the R2 button to teleport, and see, I'm trying to point up right now, and I was trying to mess around with the controls to see if there was any way to fix the twitchiness of this. So much so that I changed the control so that it was inverted, wondering if that would help fix it. God damn it. And mostly, I wish there was an option so that you didn't have to use the touchpad, because the touchpad sucks for this. Especially for this function. It really sucks. And I swear to God, I don't remember it being this terrible when I was first playing the game. I honestly don't. I'm going to go back in and change it to normal. See if that helps at all. I swear to God, I wish there was... And still, it just feels the same. It just feels like I'm pushing down right now, and then I push up, and then it goes to the downward angle, and then I push down, and then it goes to the upward angle. But it's not letting me And I'm moving my thumb, like, all around the touchpad to angle upward so that I can throw up to where I want to. This has to be the biggest flaw about this game right now. There we go. It takes you forever to do one simple task when if all they had you do was just click in the analog stick and then just aim like that and then throw. But no, they force you to use the touchpad and you can't turn it off or change it. Get up there. Nope, that doesn't work. This should not be this bad. This is bad. God, if there was ever a negative critique on a game, it'd be this. You know, and sometimes you can get it just right. Sometimes if you know, I guess if you want to try and simplify it, you know, like, I guess a good example would be just point in the direction where you just already want to go. But you wouldn't, I guess, really think to do that right away. But man, oh man. Alright, and now we teleport back, and we go into the opposite direction. That is really my only negative critique about the game so far is the telepod throw, because... oh man, that felt pretty bad. Especially while I was, you know... especially when I went back to replay this. To refamiliarize myself with the controls. That was pretty damn bad. Alright, nothing else here. I'm sure there's going to be another section where I have to... yeah. Okay, so just... but see, again, it's kind of twitchy. Okay. You know, and it kind of takes a mechanic that's supposed to be, you know, kind of cool and fun to use, but it makes it a bit of a hindrance, especially when it's so damn twitchy like that. Of course, I have to wonder, like, well... hopefully it would be better if it was... come on. Get in there. Get through the hole. That's what she said. I'm so clever. Okay. Alright, teleport back, and then we can destroy this one. Yeah, and again, how you use the telepod for your ship is you just tap triangle, and then you use R2 to use it, and you can set up multiples, and then to a point you can use your map to even select the different telepod that you want to use for your ship. Alright, come on. Come on, get in there. And I think that's really all of the other controls that there are for this game so far. At least as far as I've gone, I haven't seen... come on. Son of a bitch. See, again, like, I'm moving it down, but it's not moving. Is that far enough? No, that is not. See, and again, it's just going in kind of the opposite direction. Okay, there we go. That was a perfect throw, but I should have been able to do that the first time. You know, you should just be able to do that the first time that you select it. It shouldn't have to be something that is that annoying or tedious. It really shouldn't be. You know, and maybe that's a minor complaint, but it feels pretty bad at times. It really does. Alright. I think I'm going to skip ahead to the next boss fight here. Vork Patrol, Glaive, Deadly Challenge. Alright. this is, I believe, the second fight with Glaive. And this is where it gets a tad more difficult. And I don't think there are any other barriers or anything like that. You just have to get to him and fight him again. Because I believe he is an ongoing antagonist. Because there really isn't anybody else in this game that you fight. I mean, aside from these turrets and then the ships that don't really do anything except kind of run into you. And I can't remember if I mentioned that your ship does have gun upgrades, but all they really do is they just provide you with a shot spread. But even then, that's pretty rare when you get that. Alright, here we go. Boss fight. Human, attend to me. Surrender and I will spare your life. Blah, 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 blah. Typical bad guy speech. And I mean, at least for each fight, it's always different. It's not always the same fight again and again and again. Like right now, he's got a shield. You gotta destroy these barriers. And then he's vulnerable. But now he fires off different weapons and different attacks and such. And which, you know, you have to use all your different abilities in order to teleport through and then bomb them and then try and bomb him and not get too close and not get hit too much because you take damage like a bitch. And then his lasers will actually pick up speed and move faster, and then he'll shoot at you at the same time. Yeah, I just died. But what is, I will say, kind of annoying is that when you have to restart the boss fight is that his shield comes back. Yeah, so that's a tad annoying. Shit. I think I got him. Yeah, he's dead. Good. Pretty good. Yeah! Robot fist bump. Alright, everybody. This has been part 2 of Indie Zombie Plays Velocity X2. I still think that this is a pretty cool game. My only real gripe would be with some of the controls. I mean, the telepod throw you don't have to use all the time, but when you do have to use it, it does feel pretty damn bad. Namely because you have to use the touchpad in order to activate it. I do wish that you could change the controls on it to have it be something else, but you can't, so that's kind of shitty. I wonder what the controls are like on the PC version, actually. So please let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this. I'm on Twitter at JMR83709. God damn it. I want to see if I can make this. What the hell? Okay, I just found a rare glitch. Everybody, this is Indie Zombie Let's Play Velocity X2. Check me out on Twitter, JMR82709. If you enjoyed this, please click the like and subscribe button. What the hell just happened, game? I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. See ya!